Pleasure is something that has been debated for centuries, and understanding it can be confusing. But by looking at it through Epicurus philosophy, we can gain a better understanding. Epicurus was an ancient Greek philosopher who believed that living a happy life was achievable and desirable. On the surface, Epicurus' principles could be misunderstood as filling one's life with purely bodily and mortal pleasures. After all, there's an ancient Greek proverb that goes, "Give me pleasure or give me death." Though digging deeper, it could be understood as happiness is pleasure in the absence of pain, both physical and emotional. He argued that people should seek to lead lives of moderation, avoiding unnecessary desires and pleasures. In other words, he believed there were both helpful and harmful forms of pleasure and happiness, and advocated seeking out the ones that would bring us lasting joy instead of short-term gratification. At the heart of Epicurus' teachings is the idea that true pleasure comes from within, not from external sources like money or fame. He said that all we need to do to find real satisfaction is to take away any false hopes or expectations, to focus on our own values and try to live according to them. This means being mindful of what truly makes us feel content and fulfilled. But how does this relate to finding meaning in life? According to Epicurus, meaningful living requires making wise decisions based on our individual needs and desires, as well as developing meaningful relationships with those around us. We must also strive for harmony with nature, remembering that everything we have ultimately comes from the earth itself. To achieve this state of blissful balance, Epicurus says we must practice self-control and learn to live without constantly striving for more. The best way to start living with Epicurean principles is by taking stock of our current situation and identifying where we want to go next. By being honest with ourselves about what brings us genuine pleasure, happiness, and learning to appreciate simple things in life, we can move closer to a meaningful existence free from excessive materialism and unhappiness or pain. Making conscious decisions about how we spend our time and energy will help us prioritize activities that provide deep fulfillment over superficial indulgences. It's important to remember that while it's great to have dreams and ambition, focusing too much on the chase and forgetting about simple everyday pleasure is what brings us pain. Epicurus said, "The happiness that we will achieve by getting rid of our desires is as good as the happiness we would get by fulfilling them."